New faces lead a new season here at Columbia University. The Lions 3-12 last year bring in a 7 freshman class and a whole host of returners as they begin the 2014 Women's Lacrosse campaign. Columbia and LIU Brooklyn kick off this season on a gorgeous February day here from New York City. Hi everyone and welcome to our broadcast of Columbia University Women's Lacrosse. I'm Kevin Brown and this is always one of the more fun days of the season. Opening day in sports. The weather perfect. You can see the remnants, the dirty snow that surrounds us, but this field is in pristine shape and we are ready for what should be an exciting campaign for Columbia this year. Last season, lots of statistics that were even or better across the board for Columbia. We'll see if the Lions can take a little bit of an uptick this year and join into the Ivy League race. They start, though, with a non-league game against LIU Brooklyn. We'll get to the Blackbirds in a second, but for Columbia, this team will be led by a couple of returning seniors who really have played well on both sides of the ball. The two captains, Paige Kuskovich, Ashley Rainier, excellent players that have lacrosse pedigree. They're returning, and we'll tell you why they're such impactful players. Paige Kuskovich comes in off a second-team All-Ivy League campaign, 28 goals last year. She's the returning leading scorer for this team, picking up some of the slack that's been left off by some seniors lost. Also led this team in ground balls and caused turnovers for a team that led the Ivy League in both of those categories last year. Ashley Rainier, we talked about lacrosse pedigree. Her father, Jim, an All-American at Adelphi. Ashley, leader of this midfield, and so plays some defense as well. 19 ground balls last year. This is her 37th career start. Defensively, a lot of the talk around Columbia has been about a new high-pressure system. We got a chance to talk to Liz Kittleman-Jackson beforehand and ask her what exactly goes into that defensive system.
Playing an athletic style of defense, which is, in our opinion, getting out, making the attack feel uncomfortable, not letting them necessarily run the plays that they want to play. There's a new rule this year in that you can run through the crease in women's lacrosse, and that's really made a difference as well across the board for anybody playing defense. And for us, it's really worked nicely as far as our high-pressure defense goes. So, but we got a couple different looks. That's certainly one of them.
Columbia and LIU Brooklyn will have full starting lineups in the opening face-off right around the corner here from Columbia University. Back here to the Baker Athletics Complex, Robert K. Kraft Field and Lawrence A. Wine Stadium at Columbia University. LIU Brooklyn and Columbia, we start with the starters for the visiting Blackbirds at 0-2, coached by Allison Nuzzi in her second year, 2006 graduate of Richmond University, former Spider. For LIU Brooklyn, Shakoya Smith, who had 47 goals as a sophomore and has scored once with 2 assists this year, a senior, an attack starting along with Danita Straub. Lots of midfielders for LIU Brooklyn. We mentioned Jen Peters, the freshman, Colleen Holmes, a junior, Ashley Delaney, a senior, junior Brittany Rader out of nearby Wantagh, Priscilla Lawson-Piers, a freshman from Vancouver, British Columbia, and the freshman Tori Shinkowitz from Laurel Springs, New Jersey. Defensively for LIU Brooklyn, senior Kaylin Cowan and senior Trisha Yoel really lead this group along with Jacinia Cantris, another senior. Alexis Maldonado, the sophomore out of West Babylon on Long Island, is in goal. 30 minutes on the clock. Opening draw control is underway and bounce back to Columbia where Maggie Sinzer, the sophomore, starts the Lions on offense. Columbia just a shade under 10 goals scored per game last year. 9.87 to be exact. Gave up, though, 12.2 on the year. This is Sinzer. On the run toward goal. Left-hand shot score. And for the Lions, it's the first goal of the season and the first career goal for the freshman Taylor Quinn. A 1-0 lead for Columbia, thanks to the freshman starter out of Radnor, Pennsylvania. (20-11) final score. Columbia beats LIU Brooklyn in the season opener. We're joined by Ashley Rainier now, who had 4 goals in the game, which I'm guessing for you, when's the last 4-goal game you've had?
I'm not sure. I don't really think about the past. I'm just really been focused on this season and this game in particular. So, I just brought everything I had today.
What did you feel like coming into this game? Did you feel like this could be a big day for you offensively, or was it as the flow of the game went on, you saw some chances?
I think it was the flow of the game. It's also our first game. There's a lot of excitement, but, just really focusing on just this game in particular, thinking about nothing else, and, bringing everything to the field.
Well, congratulations on the win. We look forward to seeing you guys down the line.
Thanks. I'm excited.
4 goals for Ashley Rainier, 20-11 your win. Columbia takes down LIU Brooklyn. That's it from the Robert K. Kraft Field here at the Baker Athletics Complex of Columbia University. I'm Kevin Brown signing off. Once again, the final score, Columbia 20, LIU Brooklyn 11.